And now the Northeast Regional Mobility Authority, or NET-RMA, will be sending a decision to ban cyclists on Toll Road 49 to DPS.
DPS will handle enforcement of the measure, which was decided today by a 7-6 vote. KLTV7's Shaylee Sanders attended today's meeting in Texarkana to hear what cyclists are planning to do next.
Back in March, the NET-RMA developed a resolution and told the Smith County cycling community that they could continue riding along Toll 49 as long as they came up with $60,000 for striping and signage needed to create a designated bike lane. At today's board meeting, cyclists announced they raised more than $65,000. However, the NET-RMA started second-guessing that resolution and after about 2 hours of discussion, voted to ban cyclists from using the tollway altogether.
It's an old legal concept called detrimental reliance. Now, whether or not that's going to apply to a governmental entity or a quasi-governmental entity like we have here, that's another question.
To be decided this way, it's just disappointing.
Disappointed but hopeful.
I was a little encouraged in that the vote was close. It was 7-6 in against us, or in favor of banning us. But that showed me that in addition to the support we had from the community in raising the money, we had support on the board for looking at these alternative modes of transportation.
So what happens to that $65,000?
That money will have to be offered back to those donators because it's not going toward what they initially intended it to go toward.
Now the NET-RMA says roughly $30,000 will need to be raised to pay for an environmental study for a possible bike or shared use path in a Toll 49 corridor.
So we're going to have to find those dollars somewhere. Then they can move forward with a county assistance program, which would allow, some funding, but primarily it's just surplus materials. I think the cycling community will get behind it.
In Texarkana, Shaylee Sanders, KLTV 7 News.
A few NET-RMA directors told us that if they did not mirror TxDOT's actions by banning cyclists, their financial assistance from TxDOT could have been jeopardized.
And at this point, whether you're on the loop or you're anywhere else on a man,
you do it early in the morning.
really hot outside.
Around 1 o'clock this afternoon, you're in the mid